Hi, welcome to OMAT. We're going to do the exercises that help manage mind and body. Today's going to be tough. How do I know? Every day comes with something, a challenge, a mishap, something goes a little bit wrong. And if you asked me a few years ago if my life was going that way, I would say no, everything's perfect. But that's only because I was avoiding everything that I didn't want to do. But my body was feeling it. I was having trouble sleeping. My stomach was hurting. I was eating poorly because I really thought that doing the adult things in life would be boring and tedious and really hard. And they were, but they were also really productive and somehow very, very freeing, which I couldn't believe. Doing my work was freeing, but I needed all the exercises. I needed to get in touch with people. I needed to be in touch so they can hold my hand, maybe reassure me, maybe have some fun together. I needed to exercise, meditate. I needed to journal. All of these things help me manage my emotions so that they don't get in the way of actually doing things. So sometimes you just have to kind of be sick of being sick, and maybe that brings you to this next step. So all of these exercises that we're about to do help me manage these emotions, help me move through my day. Let's start by getting present. What does getting present mean? We always hear about getting present. It sometimes could be very, very irritating, but think about it. Be here. Be in this time. Stop yourself from thinking about what just happened, what happened yesterday, a year ago, 10 years ago. Stop yourself from thinking about what's going to happen after these exercises. Think about what is going on right now. And how do we do that? Sometimes we get physical, roll the shoulders back and down, maybe just look up, take a deep breath, and be present in your life. And life right now is here. So let's get into our first exercise of gratitude. Now, I already said today will be challenging. Today will come with some hardship. Let's remember that there is something to be grateful for. And that's what we're reminding ourselves right now. It's not like we're making it up. We're noticing that other things do exist other than the challenges and the hardships. These things are what we're grateful for. Let's warm up those muscles so that they can easily be used throughout the day. Let's wrap for now. Find the water. Maybe you found some hardship already with even looking for gratitude right now. That's fine. If that's a challenge, let's manage it by moving into the next thing anyway. Even if that didn't feel that great, let's still move to the next right thing. Let's meditate for 1 minute. What does that mean? Interrupting your thought. We decided that we're going to be here. Let's be here with our mind and body. So we're going to sit in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed, and breathe. As we come back, let's find our water. 1 minute of meditating, sometimes what does it do? All it does is it reminds me that I'm breathing. Sometimes it feels like I can't breathe, I'm suffocating, but really that's in my mind. If it's in my mind, I can change my mind by actually changing the thought patterns, the thought process, the thought itself. And writing it down helps that out, helps organize the thought, release the thought. And we're not looking for an outcome, we're looking for a release of whatever words come out, a practice of writing down the words through the fear of what those words mean. We don't have to worry about what they mean. Let's write anything down. Write it right now. Let's wrap for now, find the water, and practice moving away. If you didn't finish your thought or your sentence, or you triggered yourself into an emotion, it's all right. Let's keep going even though we're feeling away. Let's go into our stretch. I'm going to walk us through a sun salutation, but you can do any of the poses, skip the poses, add your own poses. Let's stand if we can stand. We're going to start by inhaling the arms out and up. Deep breath as you look up and reach up. And fold forward, hinging at the waist. Now our back is rounded. Our arms are hanging right over our feet. And when you're ready, halfway lift, flat back. And let's meet in a high plank. Plant your palms down where they are, step your feet back, and then lower your body all the way to the ground. Once it's on the ground, push your palms against the ground or the mat, and your chest comes up, your head comes up. Look up, and your elbows can be bent here. And let's meet in a down dog. Hips up into an upside down V with your body. Your heels are trying to make it to the ground if they can. When you're ready, walk forward towards your hands, and then start rising up slowly, meeting your palms above the head, exhaling them down to the center of your chest. Holding any pose, pausing anywhere, having some water. And moving into our next exercise, our body is pretty warm. We did sneak a plank in there, so taking that energy into your ready position, that means maybe physically you're ready in that almost pose, almost plank pose, or in your mind, you're talking to yourself, you're hyping yourself up, whatever you need. Practice. Let's go into our plank in 3, 2, 1, up in plank pose. We're up in this plank pose. Yes, it's good for our physical body, makes us nice and strong, but we're also responding to ourselves. That's 10 seconds. It means that I said I was going to do a plank today, and now it's plank time. So if I'm in the plank pose, I trust myself, I believe myself, I'm 20 seconds in. And when I say I'm going to do something, here's how I practice doing it. And if you're not in that plank pose, we have 30 seconds left. It's not too late. Let's practice doing the things that we said would be useful, that we said we would try practicing, that we're experimenting with for 20 seconds. Making sure we're breathing in this pose. It's getting challenging. How are you going to meet that challenge just for today? For 10 more seconds, find the strength in you, whether it's talking to yourself, encouraging yourself, whatever you need for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Come down off your plank, take your time, maybe stretch your way back, Maybe find some water. Find a little way to acknowledge, I'm glad I did that. Maybe pat yourself on the back, stretch, pat yourself on the back and say, if I remember that I thought it was a good decision, then I will do that again next time the plank comes up. And we're going to take that energy into procrastination. If you were satisfied, I'm so glad I tried to do the plank or tried to do the gratitude. I attempted meditation today. I'm going to attempt to break procrastination by doing the smallest thing, not worrying about the outcome, taking an action. Let's see what we can find when we look for the smallest task right now. Let's wrap for now. Find the water to help us transition. Because if we had trouble with any one of these exercises, there are a bunch of them. So one will be more challenging than another. And if you had trouble with breaking procrastination, maybe use this exercise to connect with that. Connect with someone, let them know, I'm having trouble cleaning my room. I'm having trouble remembering to take my medication. It's very vulnerable to say things like that. We can practice. We can practice who to say that to, or just say hi to someone. Warm up that connection muscle in one way or another. Let's look to connect right now. Let's wrap for now. Finding water. And if you're having trouble connecting, there's no shame in that. You're going to have trouble probably with one of these exercises at any given time. Sometimes connection is my hardest, sometimes meditation is. It's fine. Let's shake it off in this last exercise. Let's move our body, exercise it. We have to exercise just like we have to eat. So let's practice. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Move your body, exercise it. It's 1 minute. Give your body and mind 1 more minute. 1 minute of this workout. 10 seconds in. I hope you feel good if you started. And if you didn't start, it's not too late. You said you would do it. Let's practice doing the things we said we would do. That's 20 seconds. And if this is getting more challenging, let's practice meeting our challenge for today, for now, for 30 more seconds. You're going to practice coming up to the challenge. Practice talking to yourself, giving yourself what you need so that you can continue for 20 more seconds. What does that sound like in your mind? Do you need to make grunting sounds? Do you need to take the pain out of your face? For 10 seconds, muster up the energy, practice finding it. 5 more seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. We are practicing all the exercises that we need to move through the day. I hope that was useful. Thank you for taking OMAT.